Hey YouTube, how you doing? I'm Will, and welcome to the Movie Files. This is going to be the first installment of what is once again a new ongoing segment. This time we're doing Western Wednesdays. This is going to be very similar to Superhero Sunday and Trek Tuesday, in that this is going to be the place where I will talk about all things cowboys and involving the American West. Now, I am not sure exactly what I'm going to consider to be a Western for the purposes of this segment. For example, I don't know if I will be including things like, say, The Three Amigos, which, even though that feels very much like a Western, and your first inclination is to say, yeah, that's a Western, it does not take place in the American West. It takes place in Mexico, and it does not take place in the late 1800s, but in the 1920s. And so things like that are kind of iffy, I suppose. But for the first few weeks, I will be concentrating mostly on Westerns that actually deal with the American West, actual cowboy movies. And the first one we're doing today is The Quick and the Dead. This is the 1995 film, not the 1987 film. The Sharon Stone movie, not the Sam Elliott movie, which was based on the Louis L'Amour novel. Now, The Quick and the Dead is a 1995 film directed by Sam Raimi, best known to audiences for the Evil Dead series and the Spider-Man film series. That's the first Spider-Man, not the Amazing Spider-Man. The film centers around a small frontier town called Redemption and a female stranger who wanders into town and enters a single elimination quick draw contest. The quick draw contest is being held on orders of the town's corrupt mayor, John Herod. Now, if the name Herod sounds familiar to you, it should. The name Herod and the town being called Redemption were both intentional. They were intentional callbacks to the Bible. The actual screenwriter of the film has stated that he did that on purpose, that he wanted it to have that biblical feel to it, I guess. He's also said, Simon Moore, the screenwriter, also said that it's very much an homage to the spaghetti westerns of Sergio Leone, and you really get that because Sharon Stone does really come across as kind of like a man with no name character. So, participation in the contest is completely voluntary for everyone except Court, a former gunslinger turned preacher who used to work for Herod. Herod has had Court arrested and is forcing him to participate in the contest despite Court's vow of nonviolence. When the contest initially begins, the rules are that the first one to hit the ground, dead or not, has lost. In the middle of the contest, however, Herod changes the rules to require a death for the contest to be ended. This is made all the more complicated when Herod's own son enters the tournament. As the characters continue to kill each other one by one as the contest progresses, it is soon discovered that the female stranger, called Only the Lady, has a grudge against Herod, and she has actually come to Redemption to kill him. The Quick and the Dead is not your standard Western film. It has a very surreal feel to it, and not just because of the quick draw duel to the death contest plot. The way the film looks is very washed out and looks much like a dream throughout the film, even though it's all happening in real life. The casting of this film was just simply incredible. There isn't a single character in this film who doesn't feel like they're being played by the only actor who could possibly have played that part. Gene Hackman as Herod is delightfully evil, and Sharon Stone is a strong, no-nonsense badass. The lady really feels like a female Clint Eastwood, and I have to say, that is just sexy as all get out. The Quick and the Dead also has the distinction of being Russell Crowe's first American film. He had, of course, been in several Australian movies, but this was his breakthrough into Hollywood. Crowe turns in a remarkable performance as Court. playing the character conflicted by his murderous nature and his pious conversion. Court truly is the embodiment of who I am versus who I want to be, and Crowe pulls that off nicely. Herod's son, simply called the Kid, is played by Leonardo Dicaprio. Say what you will about Leo and even some of the movies he's made, but the man is a phenomenal actor. In movies like What's Eating Gilbert Grape and The Basketball Diaries and The Great Gatsby, DiCaprio really shows his range as an actor, and this film is no different. Everything the Kid is supposed to be, Leo embodies it. The Quick and the Dead isn't just a wonderful Western. It's a wonderful movie. Its originality is unparalleled. The Quick and the Dead is something that has never quite been seen in movies before or since. I highly recommend The Quick and the Dead if for no other reason than because it's something you've likely never seen before. There are plenty of more reasons, however, to watch this movie, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed in spite of the measly 56% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Thanks for listening, and have a nice day. Hi everyone. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you head on over to TheBlaze and check out my weekly column where I do movie reviews and general Hollywood industry commentary. You can find the links for all those things in the description below. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.